Buenas tardes y bienvenidos al acto por el Erasmus Day del Colegio Público Francisco de Quevedo de Fuenlabrada. Estamos encantados de trabajar en el programa Erasmus Plus y en el día de hoy queremos ofreceros una serie de actividades para que conozcáis nuestro proyecto. Vamos a comenzar con un videomontaje que aglutina muchas fotografías, vídeos y testimonios de lo que ha supuesto para el centro este proyecto. Después continuaremos con la entrega de los documentos de movilidad EUROPASS a los compañeros que se han formado en los cursos y en el Job Shadowing. Y finalmente tendremos un coloquio con las familias que acogieron alumnos daneses en sus casas. Esperamos que os guste.
Erasmus Plus 2014-2020 es el programa de la Unión Europea para la educación y la formación, la juventud y el deporte. Este programa tiene el objetivo de modernizar y de hacer más internacionales los sistemas de educación y formación en Europa. Erasmus Plus ofrece oportunidades de aprendizaje en el extranjero para todas las personas y en todos los sectores educativos. Educación escolar, formación profesional, educación superior y educación de personas adultas. Cuenta con más de 14.700 millones de euros de presupuesto y brinda oportunidades para más de 4 millones de personas. Oportunidades para estudiantes, personal, docentes y formadores, tanto para movilidad de estudios o prácticas en el caso de estudiantes, como para docencia o formación en el caso de personal, docentes y formadores. Toda la información sobre el programa Erasmus Plus está disponible en www.cepie.es y en nuestras redes sociales.
Entonces lo que os quiero decir es animaros a que persigáis vuestros sueños, a que no os rindáis, que si pensáis que algo es imposible, no sea un freno para seguir intentándolo. Pues si yo lo hice, porque yo era como vosotros, estaba por aquí sentado jugando, vosotros también podéis hacerlo.
Hola, buenas tardes. Me uno a la grabación de vídeos en torno a la internacionalización, lo que supone para nuestro centro, lo que ha supuesto el programa Erasmus+. Bueno, yo creo que todo es positivo, lo que ha supuesto y lo que supone. ¿Qué es la internacionalización para un centro? Pues es una oportunidad de conseguir un montón de cosas, una oportunidad de motivarse, de tener más ilusión por el trabajo, por el colegio y por sacar adelante a nuestros alumnos. Es también una oportunidad de mejora, de seguir creciendo profesionalmente, de crecer como colegio, de compartir la amistad y las prácticas educativas con otros centros. En nuestro colegio empezamos hace tiempo. Tuvimos hace ya unos cuantos años un programa Comenius en el que participaron una serie de profesores y se involucró todo el centro. Después de este programa Comenius conseguimos también, es un ámbito de internacionalización, el programa bilingüe y lo que ha supuesto de mejora en la comprensión y en la expresión de una lengua que es fundamental para las relaciones internacionales. Después de ese programa bilingüe, pues también seguimos solicitando diferentes programas Erasmus y hace unos años conseguimos un programa Erasmus AK1 y estuvimos colaborando, hemos estado colaborando con Dinamarca, con nuestro colegio hermanado en Middelfart. Las visitas a Middelfart yo creo que han sido muy productivas, tanto las que han tenido los profesores daneses como las que hemos tenido los profesores españoles, los profesores del Quevedo allí. Hemos crecido profesionalmente, hemos cogido buenas prácticas. Nuestros alumnos han tenido, que refería antes, ilusión por compartir su aprendizaje con otros alumnos, por sentirnos un poco en el marco europeo, que ha sido también muy positivo, hermanarnos con ellos en todos los ámbitos. Creo que ha sido muy, muy interesante y ahora lo fundamental es mirar hacia adelante, seguir trabajando en el programa Sosolver, que también estamos involucrados, y continuar con las buenas prácticas que hemos tenido hasta ahora. Así que en cuanto a la internacionalización, creo que se resume en dos palabras: ánimo y adelante.
Two years ago, I had the great opportunity to participate in a CLIL course in which I could reinforce all my previous knowledge about teaching science and arts and craft in an English language. It is true that I know this type of methodology because our school is immersed in this type of methodology since 2010. So I have a lot of knowledge about it. But I was really happy because I was eager to help my mates, the other teachers that were in the course with me, and I helped them with this new methodology. I gave them some ideas that we already do in our school, games and different things that really help the teachers that are with me in my school.
Hello, my name is José Antonio Coleto Calderón and I work at the Francisco de Quevedo School in Fuenlabrada, Madrid. I teach English and science in the first grade. 2 years ago, I did a course in a town called Kalamata in Greece. I learned new methodologies about the special needs students and I visited a school where I could see Greek teachers in the classroom. Along the course, we share different ways of teaching and we improve our understanding about new techniques with other teachers around Europe. I shared this experience with 2 colleagues from Denmark. I would like to mention that one aspect of our methodology at the Francisco de Quevedo School is the project about educational chess. It's about supporting the learning of Spanish and mathematical contents. We are the only ones in Spain developing this project with this idea in primary education. We teach the project 1 lesson per week from 1st to 6th grade. In one of the job shadowing visits, we shared this project with the Danish teachers, and now they are trying to use this methodology in our partner school in Denmark. For further information, please visit Twitter, Ajedrez Quevedo.
Bueno, yo soy Gema. Hola, yo soy Elena.
Hola, yo soy Alba.
Y nosotras hicimos una movilidad a Dinamarca en marzo de 2019 para hacer una observación en el cole danés. Y trajimos muchas cosas positivas. Una de ellas es que conseguimos trasladar esa conexión a nuestros alumnos, han hecho intercambio de crismas, han escrito cartas y creo que ha sido algo muy enriquecedor para nuestros alumnos.
Además, ha sido enriquecedor en general para todo el cole. Hemos copiado muchas ideas, por ejemplo, formas de aprovechar espacios que ya teníamos en el cole, pero que a lo mejor estaban un poco más desaprovechados. Les hemos dado otro uso, copiándonos de lo que vimos allí durante nuestra estancia.
Por eso decimos que este programa Erasmus es importante hacer ese tipo de movilidades, porque ves in situ esas situaciones que las ves que se pueden adaptar a tu centro, otras realmente no se pueden, pues dependiendo de la cultura y el espacio y el contexto, pero en general intentas trasladar aquello que es positivo y también ver las fortalezas que tiene tu colegio y seguir manteniendo pues, ese tipo de actividades o metodología. Con lo cual estamos muy contentas.
Ha sido muy divertido.
Exactamente. Bueno, hasta luego.
Remember when we started with this job shadowing there in Denmark, that we thought that there was a chaos in the classroom, but finally we discovered that these children pay attention when the teacher are speaking, even when they are moving and playing with scissors or pencils, yeah?
Yeah, it's true. It was a little bit overwhelming at first, because while the teacher was explaining, as you said, some of them were moving or playing with the scissors, but then we realized that they were listening in a very active way.
Yeah, you are totally right. I mean, here in Spain, we are not used to this type of methodology. Here, the teacher guides the class, all the students are doing the same activities at the same time.
But they act as monitors.
Exactly. But there, they are working at their own pace. I mean, for example, one student is doing grammar, the other is focusing on vocabulary, and it's amazing.
It develops the autonomy.
Yeah. And they were free to move around if they felt better doing some activities outside in the huge corridor that they have. They would go there, and it was great.
And they are really responsible because they do all the activities.
Yeah.
They are not doing other things. I mean, they are not lazy students. They are focusing on their job.
Yeah, it's true.
So they are free to play with the curriculum.
Exactly.
Not like us.
Exactly. That's another thing that really caught our attention, that they don't have a fixed curriculum to follow.
As we do.
Yeah, it's really flexible, so it allows them to do different type of activities.
Yes, those activities that the town hall promotes or other kind of businesses promote for children, yeah, and they have the opportunity to participate and to develop their creativity, they put into practice the learning that they have learned at the school, because they've got this flexible curriculum.
Yes, such as the science contest.
Yeah,
we saw.
Yeah, it was really interesting.
Yeah, it was amazing. And what about their well-being? It was so impressive to see how did they get on with each other. There were no problems, they really work on their feelings, and that's something really important, because it is true that if they feel well, they are going to learn in a better way.
Yeah.
helping each other.
Yes.
And we could see this perfectly in the different workshops.
Yeah.
One that really I really liked was the technology one, in where they approach to this new technology with the microchips and all these new things that it's so important for the future.
Yes, students from different classrooms working together to develop different workshops. This one about technology, another one about cooking,
designing t-shirts,
with the marketing.
Yeah, it was great. What a great experience.
Really rewarding for the three of us.
And we have learned a lot.
Yeah, I hope they also learn from us,
Yeah, for sure.
I'm completely sure that they could.
Okay.
Hola, buenos días. Mi nombre es Sergio Villarreal y trabajo en el Quevedo, en el Colegio Quevedo, como profesor de educación física. Considero que estos programas, el programa Erasmus y otros similares, contribuyen a generar unos lazos y vínculos de cooperación entre diferentes escuelas, sistemas y alumnos. Por lo que respecta a mi experiencia con los alumnos daneses, pude participar en actividades de bienvenida y juegos populares de España, actividades típicas que desarrollamos aquí y que vino muy bien para generar lazos entre los niños que vinieron de Dinamarca y los niños que recibieron como anfitriones aquí en Fuenlabrada. Creo que el seguir participando en estos proyectos es bastante beneficioso para ambos sistemas educativos. Muchas gracias.
En el Colegio Francisco de Quevedo estamos desarrollando un proyecto Erasmus Plus de la acción clave K101 de 3 años de duración. Se trata del proyecto Bienestar de los alumnos y CLIL como innovación educativa. Este proyecto consiste en la realización de 2 cursos de formación, uno en Grecia y otro en Reino Unido, así como del desarrollo de 9 periodos de observación profesional o job shadowing en nuestro centro socio de Dinamarca. A su vez, este proyecto es paralelo al proyecto Erasmus Plus de nuestro centro socio de Dinamarca, que también solicitó a su Agencia Nacional Danesa un proyecto que se entrelaza con el nuestro, de forma que nuestros docentes que asistieron a cursos en Inglaterra y en Grecia compartieron sus cursos con docentes de nuestro centro hermanado. Hasta ahora, que estamos desarrollando más o menos un 66% del proyecto, hemos podido ver algunos avances, ya tenemos algunos resultados. Por ejemplo, estamos trabajando en nuestro plan de bienestar del alumnado, a partir de un documento conocido como Nuestro Buen Colegio, que tomamos y adaptamos de nuestro centro socio. Se han desarrollado clases de hermanamientos en la que alumnos mayores trabajan con alumnos menores y es una actividad muy valorada tanto por los profesores como por los alumnos. Nuestro centro ha solicitado adherirse a la red de escuelas asociadas a la UNESCO y también, a través de nuestro centro socio, entramos en contacto con la Fundación Johan Cruyff, que ha construido la flamante pista Fernando Torres en nuestro patio. Como cosas extra al proyecto, pues hemos tenido 13 alumnos de Dinamarca que han venido a visitarnos y han convivido con familias de nuestros alumnos de sexto de primaria. Y por último, uno de nuestros grandes éxitos y de los que más orgullosos nos sentimos es de la formación del consorcio Sosolver, Sostenibilidad y Soluciones Verdes. Este consorcio es un proyecto Erasmus Plus de la acción K101 y pasa de ser nuestro proyecto de centro de nuestro colegio con el centro socio de Dinamarca a ser un colegio que involucra a 10 centros públicos de Fuenlabrada con 10 centros públicos de Middelfart. Contamos con el apoyo del Ayuntamiento de Fuenlabrada, el Ayuntamiento de Middelfart y la red de formación permanente del profesorado de la Comunidad de Madrid.
Hola a todos en Fuenlabrada. Espero que todos ustedes estén bien. Estamos bien en Dinamarca. Here is just a small video from Denmark. Unfortunately, the coronavirus has stopped many activities all over the world, and also our job shadowing between you and us as it is right now. The partnership with you in the Erasmus Plus project has in many ways given us many things to work with, not at least because of the differences between cultures. We have learned and seen a lot when we have been at your school, and we have seen a lot about CLIL, how you work with it, and because of these differences between your school and our school, it is not possible to copy what exactly you are doing at your school, but we have definitely had some opportunities to think our school in different ways, and it has given us a great opportunity, not at least because of the partnership with you. It has been really, really great. Apart from new ways of thinking school, the partnership has also provided our students with the opportunity to learn about another culture, learn about another school culture from the people at your school, and that not at least because of all the great students and all the great teachers you have in Fuenlabrada. As students, they experience with primary sources of information, they begin to question previously held assumptions and develop a greater appreciation for differences. And you have been a great part of this. While learning about another place and another way of living, the students has been forced to reflect upon their own lives, and international school partnerships like this Erasmus Plus project has provided our students to research, discuss and consider their own identities, which has been really, really great. And you have been a main part of this, and this partnership has been a main part of this. Partnerships like this really illustrates how important it is to work across borders and across cultures. And the partnership with your school has, apart from many other things, given our students an understanding of international issues and enhanced their sense of active citizenships, not just local but also national and in international levels. We hope that it will be possible to continue to cooperate together with you in the future, but no matter what the future brings, both our students, our teachers and the whole of Lillebælt School has really appreciated and learned from the partnership with you. And I wish you the best in the future, and good luck to you. Bye.
Hi, we are Bodil and Helle from Lillebælt School in Middelfart in Denmark. We have attended 2 courses, one towards the inclusive classroom in Kalamata, Greece, a very exciting course on special education.
And I've been in Leeds on a CLIL course, and this was the first time that we learned about CLIL, and it was very interesting because it gave me and my colleague, I think we'll try it one day. We're not there yet, but we'll try to find our way and make it work here, because we have other problems to deal with than that you have. So it's not there yet, but we are not there yet. We've been in job shadowing with Francisco de Quevedo School in Fuenlabrada, and we've had visits here from the school. It has been a very, very good experience to go and see how CLIL was practiced in Fuenlabrada.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've had some very interesting talks with the teachers in Fuenlabrada, and we've learned a lot. We've seen different views, and as Bodil says, CLIL is something we are trying to incorporate in our everyday lives, and we are very impressed of how they've done in Francisco de Quevedo School.
Yes.
So it has been a great experience
Yes.
for both of us.
it has been a really good experience to be a part of the Erasmus
Yes.
Plus project.
And so says the other teachers.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
So why should we engage ourselves and our students in international collaboration? Well, the overall purpose of teaching is to create citizens who have a desire to engage themselves in society and with the belief that they can actually make a change. The students will need resilience competences. To obtain these, you have to start focusing on small local challenges, either at school or in the surrounding area. Working with small challenges and discovering that it's possible to make a change for yourself and others will encourage the students to work with other challenges. In this process, the international collaboration is vital. What you experience when your students collaborate with students from other countries is that they look aside the small distractions that can normally interfere with their learning during a school day and engage themselves in the collaborative task, committed to do a good job. They're eager to go into conversations in a foreign language, forgetting the usual reluctance, instead focusing on what they can learn about and from others. Working together on common issues put their own learning, what they know and what they think about it, into perspective, providing them with a broader horizon, and knowing that they provide other students with a similar experience, an experience that can help the foreign students solve their local challenges, will bolster them for further engagements. The side effects of working with students in other countries is that it provides your students with cultural knowledge and understanding. It breaks down barriers and creates a foundation for a lasting friendship. For us teachers, the international collaboration is a chance to discuss, develop and refresh our didactic and pedagogical competences. What I have experienced when teachers interact with teachers across borders is that it revives the ideals that made them go for a teacher's degree in the first place. And why Fuenlabrada? The experience of doing collaboration with students and teachers in Fuenlabrada has been rewarding. The students are committed and eager to learn and share. The focus many schools have on bilingualism enables the students to contribute to and benefit from the international collaboration. This is an inspiration for the Danish schools and students. The families who have hosted Danish students have been absolutely amazing and welcoming and have given them a unique cultural experience, providing the students with life-lasting memories and impressions. The Fuenlabrada teachers are ambitious and curious, always focusing on expanding their competences. At the same time, they're warm and hospitable. This creates an atmosphere where you feel comfortable and eager to discuss the practice of teaching. The Fuenlabrada municipality has an ambitious sustainable goals agenda, which matches the policy of Middelfart municipality. Both municipalities encourage and support international collaboration between schools, so the foundation for future collaboration is set. Thanks.
Buenas tardes. Comenzamos con el acto de entrega de los documentos de movilidad EUROPASS en el Colegio Francisco de Quevedo de Fuenlabrada. ¿Qué es un documento de movilidad de EUROPASS? Bueno, pues cuando escribimos nuestro currículum vitae, a todos nos gusta escribir nuestras habilidades y nuestros aprendizajes. Pero ¿cómo podemos verificar, cómo podemos demostrar que hemos adquirido esas habilidades? Pues en este caso es cuando un documento de movilidad EUROPASS pues, nos puede salvar de esta situación. Nuestro documento de movilidad EUROPASS está preparado por el Centro de Envío, el Francisco de Quevedo de Fuenlabrada, y está validado por el Colegio Socio de Dinamarca, Lillebæk-skolen. Además, el Centro Nacional EUROPASS, el CEPIE, nos ha asignado un código de verificación, lo que valida y legaliza nuestros EUROPASS. Así que a partir de ahora, todos los participantes en los Job Shadowing y los cursos de formación de nuestro proyecto podrán asumir estas habilidades dentro de su currículum vitae EUROPASS. Y con esto damos cumplimiento al compromiso que adquirimos en el formulario de validar los conocimientos adquiridos en el programa Erasmus Plus en la convocatoria del año 2018. Va a hacer entrega de los documentos el director del centro, José Manuel González Guillorne. Comenzamos.
Bueno, pues adelante. En primer lugar, por favor, contamos con Isabel Blanco Mateos. Adelante, Isabel. Pues nada, tengo entrada de EUROPASS. Gracias por participar en esta experiencia y enhorabuena.
Isabel participó en un curso de formación en Leeds sobre la metodología CLIL. Continuamos.
Ahora sí seguimos con José Antonio Toledo Calderón. Adelante, José Antonio, por favor. Muchas gracias por participar. Enhorabuena.
Bueno, José Antonio realizó un curso de formación que se llamaba Hacia la clase inclusiva en Kalamata, Grecia. Con esto damos por finalizada la parte teórica de las movilidades y pasamos a los Job Shadowing.
Pues la primera visita multilateral que hicimos a Dinamarca. Aroa, González Madalena, por favor. Aroa. Saludo. Muchas gracias. Acompañaron Aroa, Elena, Fernando Valverde. Muchas gracias. Y en esa misma movilidad, Gema Pulido Barranco también.
Bueno, pues estas tres profesoras son las tres primeras que visitaron nuestro centro socio en un periodo de Job Shadowing. Y a continuación tenemos otras tres profesoras que visitaron en un siguiente periodo de Job Shadowing.
Bueno, pues en esa movilidad participó Alba Rodríguez Rubio. Adelante, Alba. Igualmente participó Alicia Abril Blanco. Y por último las acompañó también Isabel Blanco Mateos. Isabel.
Bueno, nos acercamos un poco. Bueno, pues estos son los participantes en las movilidades del proyecto Bienestar de los alumnos y CLIL como innovación educativa. Nos quedan pendientes 3 movilidades de Job Shadowing que de momento se ven paralizadas por la pandemia del COVID-19, pero también recibirán su documento de movilidad EUROPASS. Y ahora damos paso al siguiente evento del Erasmus Day, la charla de Henrik y Carlos con las familias que acogieron a los niños daneses en nuestro cole. Muchas gracias.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm sorry I couldn't be in the video call because I was in class, so that's why I'm recording this video. Our experience with Nicola and Tristan was fantastic because it helped us a lot to improve our level of English. And also they teach us about their culture, their country, etc. They also told us about an amusement park they have there that is called Legoland. And I think we also showed them our gastronomy and our traditions and the city of Madrid. An interesting fact was that one day when we hung out in the street, we bought some pipas that are the seeds of the sunflower, and they didn't know what they were, and we had to teach them how to eat it and all that, and it was really surprising for me.
We also would like to thank the school to give us this great opportunity. Well, At the beginning, we were a bit nervous because we wanted to be a good host family. But we had to prepare the food, what to do with them, and everything. But I hope that Tristan and Nikolai like spending time with us, and they are happy with us. They were happy with us. And I also hope that they don't forget us never, because we are not going to forget them anyway. So thank you very much for everything.
Fue una experiencia muy bonita tener un alumno de intercambio en casa. Aprendimos mucho de él, creemos que él de nosotros también, y lo pasamos muy bien. Se hicieron muy amigos y fue una semana muy interesante.
It was a very good experience to have an exchange student in my house. We played a lot of different activities, such as play football, visited Madrid and the fair, and play bowling. It was a very fun weekend and week, and we teach them our culture and lifestyle, and they also will learn things about their culture.
Hi everyone, I'm sorry I cannot be there, but I'm in my philosophy class in my new high school, and well, I just wanted to say some words. The first thing, thank you to Henrik, thank you to Carlos, because they gave me the opportunity to go to Denmark, and that Jacob came here, and it was the best experience of my life. It changed my life completely, and I knew many people that I now are very friends of mine, and we talk every day. Well, my experience in Denmark was amazing. In the UNESCO meetings, we spent all day discussing, and also night discussing about global problems. We visited Denmark together because while we were in these meetings, we made good friends, one of each other, and we visited together Copenhagen, the capital of Denmark, and we spent very long days there, and it was amazing. When I visited Middelfart some days later, the UNESCO meetings, Christopher's family waited me. Families over there are really different to the Spanish one. They are more independent, and they don't spend so many time together as we do. But well, yeah, that's how they do it, and I respect it, of course. Well, it was nice. Christopher was a very nice boy. We spent a lot of hours together, and we have a lot of fun because we are more or less the same. And schools over there are very different to Spanish ones. They use more technology, and they don't have so many homeworks and exams, and I think that's a very important point. And they have more liberty than we do, and well, that's it. As I said, thank you, Carlos, thank you, Henrik. You gave me the opportunity of my life, and I'm very thankful for all you did for me, and I hope to see you, Henrik, Jacob, in another time of my life, because as I said before, you changed my life, and I'm very thankful. Thank you very much. As I said before, I'm sorry, but how circumstances works. Bye. Have a good time.
Action.
Yeah.
Hi, Henrik. How are you?
Well, hi, Carlos. I'm fine. This is a bit awkward, right? Because you're taping. But
yes.
Let's look aside that.
Okay, so let's forget we are recording.
Yeah, we were talking about our visits with students to Fuenlabrada, and I think that was what was really important was the preparations we did, the huge amount of work you did, and the small amount I did to make it a success.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
No.
We are a team.
I know, but I'm only joking, you know.
Of course. 90% your job, 10% mine. I buy that.
Okay. So no, but I think that there are some key moments in this, we before both visits, we had the students meeting the host families on a Zoom call, and I think that was really important to make it a success, and to make both host families and the students comfortable with the whole situation. As I said to you earlier, I don't feel that there was a big difference between having 9th graders and 6th graders going. And I think that's the reason for this is the preparation, the initial conversations between the host families and students. I think that was really important, that they got to get to know each other before we went. So I give most of the credit for the success to the host families.
Yeah, totally agree.
I think host families are really, really important. Not only because they're hosting. I mean, it's a chance for students to get to know another culture in a whole different way. Because if they have spent that time at a hotel, it wouldn't have been the same. The host family's idea is really great.
Yeah, I totally agree with you when you speak about the preparation, Henrik, but I have to confess something. I remember the day that you suggested the idea of coming to Fuenlabrada with students. I really loved the idea since the very first moment, but I was like, how on earth am I going to do this? So, as you said, there's one key aspect here, that is that, of course, I think we make a great team. We've been working together now for 3 years. But it's also that we can also grow as a team, and we can involve more people. Because as you said, without the families, this wouldn't have been the same. So if we had put the students in the hotel in Fuenlabrada, they wouldn't have had any access to what Spanish food is like cooked by a mother or a father, what it is like to have a Spanish brother or sister, or many things like that, you know. So I remember that I was absolutely scared when you said that. In spite of loving the idea, I think little by little, our plan started to grow, and it planted a seed in Fuenlabrada, because it all started when you came with your 5 students, and we had the meeting in the municipality with the teachers, that we offered the teachers from Fuenlabrada to start preparing a consortium in which our school project was going to grow into a municipal or a local project of a town. So I think this also could have been impossible without you and without your students' visit.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Well, it's clear that we are deep thinkers. Well, we are men of action. We like planning ideas. We love them crazy ideas. We see if they are doable, and if we agree that they are doable, we start planning. So the thing is that we have done a number of things that we can consider them small success, right?
Yeah, it's funny you say doable, because that's I mean, some of the things we have been discussing, we didn't really thought was doable. Remember the whole setup with the cross court?
Oh yeah.
Mayor, and I mean, visit from the mayor in Middelfart.
Yeah.
And all those crazy ideas.
So I remember that when we met in Porto, so we were undertaking this course on how to make our schools more international. And one of the things that made you feel more proud of your school was that you had a Cruyff court named after Christian Eriksen. And that was such a lovely idea. I mean, but it was like something really distant. So who was going to say that 2 years later, we were going to open a Cruyff court in our school? So it's totally unimaginable.
Yeah.
This is the magic of Erasmus+.
Yeah, it's the magic of Erasmus+. It's also the magic of the meaning that chemistry between teachers have.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really, really important.
Mm-hmm. So you know that, well, we had just had a meeting with the consortium teachers, and I had to steal one idea from you because I really like it when you explain that 1 + 1 is not 2. So you are a rule breaker and you are breaking the mathematical rule of 1 + 1 is 2. Of course, you defend that 1 + 1 is 3. And now, after I met you, I understand it. So my question to my colleagues in the Sosolver Consortium about sustainability and green solution was, if Henrik says that 1 + 1 is 3, what about 10 + 10? Because we're going to be 10 schools from Fuenlabrada and 10 schools from Middelfart. So I guess this is going to be totally out of our control.
Hopefully.
Yeah. The more uncontrolled, the better.
Yeah. I will make sure to do my part here in Middelfart to make it a success. I promise you that. It's really, really important, I think, to me personally, but I'm thinking about the students and at what they can benefit from this collaboration, from this project. So 10 + 10, I think it's going to be 10 × 10.
Oh, so it can be 100.
Yeah.
So just remember, Henrik, we are running 2 Erasmus+ programs. So you run Students' Wellbeing and CLIL as innovative education that was approved by the Danish National Agency. And we are running the same program, but approved by the Spanish National Agency. So what is really surprising is that we applied for 2 Erasmus+ projects aimed at teachers. So we aim for the mobility of the teachers, but probably the people that have had the greater result is your students that have come here. And of course, our students in Fuenlabrada, not only the ones that hosted your students, but also the ones that are here in our school, and now they can enjoy their new football pitch. They can learn about sustainable development goals. I know that in 2017, the Sustainable Development Goals were already 2 years old, but when you started talking about them, they were brand new to me. So we started talking about the Agenda 2030 to our students. We are growing an environmental awareness in our school. We applied to become a UNESCO school. So that's all thanks to your expertise on the matter.
Well, thanks a lot, Carlos. I noticed the time is 7:32, and I wonder if you're going to allow other.
We have 5 people waiting. So of course you can see here an example of a humble person. So when you say something positive about Henrik, he changes topic. But Henrik, you have to admit it. You are too good to be true. And now we're going to say hello to the host families from Fuenlabrada, and we have one surprise. Let's see.
And I wonder if Nikolai will knock on the door as well.
Yeah, he's here. So
okay,
we have here Nikolai, the first one. We have Aaron's family, Andrea. Hi.
No lo sé.
Hi there. Can you hear us? Hello?
Yes.
Maybe you can switch on your camera. Hey! It's so good to see you.
We do. La grande, Andrea, ¿no?
Ya, Pablo.
Right. So here we have Nikolai on the side of Denmark. We have Henrik. We have Andy and Pablo, Diana, Natalia, Irene, and maybe Alba, Lidia, and Aaron are there. Okay, Mari Carmen and Juan Ángel, welcome. Bueno, vamos a hablar un poco en inglés y en español. Los que tenéis los hijos bilingües al lado pueden ir traduciendo. Y Juan Ángel, Mari Carmen, ¿vamos traduciendo o cómo hacemos?
Creo que lo entenderemos.
Ah, perfecto, pues ya está.
Ahora baja Lidia y a ver si nos traduce algo.
Vale, que baje Lidia, sí, sí.
Que acaba de llegar de gimnasia y se está terminando la vela.
Well, so thank you very much for being here. We are preparing this video, we are recording for our Erasmus Plus Day event, and we would like to talk a little bit about your experience as host families, because you have Danish students in your house. So, I don't know, you can say whatever you want to say.
Hasta el volumen, ¿no?
Hola. Hola. Hi. Hi, Aaron.
Hasta el volumen.
We can hear you, Aaron. You can speak.
Well, Carlos, I have to go to my football training, so I'm sorry.
We have your video, Aaron. Thank you very much for your video. We are going to play it in the Erasmus Plus event. So thank you for coming and good luck in your training.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye. Maybe we can ask Nikolai. Nikolai, can you see your host family?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Wait, no. 2 seconds.
I hear you fine, Nikolai.
Okay. So, what am I supposed to say exactly?
Whatever you feel like.
Okay, so, I mean, I feel like the experience being at a host family in Spain was very interesting. I think I definitely learned a few things, which was that like there's definitely different there's cultural differences in Spain and in Denmark, and I think it was kind of interesting to see those two things collide. But I also think that it's great that we went out and like did a few presentations and stuff, because I felt that really helped the like I guess the teamwork of Fuenlabrada and Middelfart, and I thought it was an interesting experience definitely, and I think it was a good step towards like an international I guess friendship. Yeah.
Thank you, Nikolai. And what about his family? Irene, Isabel, Juan Carlos? Would you like to say something to your Danish family?
It's nice to see you again. I hope you enjoy your visit here. We enjoy it so much because you show us so many things about Denmark, and
we learn a lot.
Yes, and it was great to have you here. during that days. Adrian now is in one class online, so he's not here. I don't know if he's going to be on time to see you, because he would like so much to see you again.
Yeah, I'm very glad to hear that. It was definitely very nice to stay at your place.
Thanks.
So it's nice to see you again.
So Isabel and Juan Carlos, you were very lucky because you had an experience with Nikolai, and the next year you had an experience with Tristan, right? So how was the experience of having two different boys in 2 different years?
The first time when Nikolai came, it was like bigger than me. So, but when Tristan came, it was like me, and we talked a lot. And also with Tristan, but and also with Nikolai.
Yeah, but they feel each other with Tristan. It was different because they were the same age, so they, how do you say, they, I don't know. with Nikolai, it was more Adrian. Adrian was with him more time because they were both teenagers, so they get on well better. And with the family, it was so different. To have a teenager, it was different than to have a child. Tristan was a bit small for, I think, for the experience. And he was so nervous. Nikolai, perhaps he was so nervous too, but I think was so different. I don't know how to explain to you because my English is so good.
It was, thank you, Isabel, that's fantastic. I think it's very clear that Adrian was from the same age as Nikolai. Well, Adrian was a bit older than Nikolai, and then Irene was the same age as Tristan, so obviously they had one opportunity for Adrian and one opportunity for Irene, which is good for you. So thank you so much. And what about Marianne, Pablo, Andy? You had Fia, and Fia was up. Hello, Ángel, I see you now. It's so lovely to see you. How was your friendship with Fia? How was your experience?
I think it's one of the most exciting experiences that I have in all my life. She was really nice the first days, and I think now it's like one more on my family.
Wow.
We miss her a lot, and we are still writing from emails. I think we make like a friendship because I started like asking her question, and she was really happy to answer my questions and all the things that I asked her. And I think my family was really happy to like try to talk with her. It was a little bit funny, but I think it was really, really good. I like it.
Oh, that's amazing. Do you know that the first thing they were talking about in the mornings when they arrived to school is your dinners? They were in love with the Spanish food. Oh, yesterday I had a Spanish omelette. Oh, I had fish with whatever. So they were really excited. So they had very good cooks at home. We were very lucky with these families.
Thank you. The chef.
The chef, of course. Okay, so what about Jorge, Natalia, Diana? So you had one experience, and then Natalia had a chance to go back. Natalia was in Middelfart and in Copenhagen in the UNESCO meeting 2019. So Natalia, would you like to tell us something about it?
So when Camila came to Spain, it was like a really good experience, but it happens like the same that happens with Irene and Adrian, because Camila was like of my age, so we were like more joined. And Diana talked to her, but it wasn't the same. And when I've been to Middelfart, when I stayed with Clara, that was the other girl, it was like a really beautiful experience because of the same reason. We were of the same age, so we can talk about everything, and it was really funny.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much, Natalia. We have another family here. We have Juan Ángel and Mari Carmen. So you had Jacob at home, and then also you had a son that visited Middelfart. So Aaron was part of the representatives of Fuenlabrada in such an important meeting. So what would you like to tell us about it?
Yo no sé hablar inglés.
En español, venga, traducimos, adelante.
Dame la cuestión en español, por favor.
Venga,
bueno,
sí.
Pues nada, que nosotros ha sido un placer. Lo primero que contaréis con nosotros para acoger a nuestro chico, porque para nosotros siempre estará en el recuerdo, para siempre, porque ha sido una experiencia muy buena. Y gracias a esta experiencia, Aaron también pudo tener otra experiencia más, que fue irse a Dinamarca junto con Natalia.
Vale, traduzco y seguimos, ¿vale? So Mari Carmen is saying that it was a great experience, so it's a memorable time for them. It's memorable. They will remember that all their lives. And then Mari Carmen says that thanks to this experience, Aaron could go later on. Well, in the same year, the experience was in April. Aaron was in Copenhagen in November, October, November, right? Yes, so they are thankful because of that. Hi, Lydia, welcome. Ok, Mari Carmen, Juan Ángel, si queréis continuar.
Pues nada, que ha sido tener aquí a Jacob, es que me cuesta pronunciarlo, porque me da vergüenza por si me equivoco.
No pasa nada.
Que fue, bueno, no dudamos ni un momento, no lo dudamos, ¿te acuerdas? Que cuando nos planteaste es que ni lo pensamos, porque lo teníamos en mente hace tiempo, lo único que se nos hizo muy corto, Pero sí que es cierto que también le quería dar las gracias a Henry por tratar a Aaron en Dinamarca, como lo tratasteis. Fue una experiencia muy bonita, según cuenta. De hecho, quiere volver a Dinamarca porque le encanta el sistema educativo que tienen allí.
Vale, se lo cuento un poquito.
Vale.
Henrik, so Mari Carmen is saying that for them, the experience with Jacob was too short. In fact, yeah, it was like 4 days, 3 nights. So for them, time flight. Hi, Alba. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, you?
Pues habla tu inglés.
Yeah. So the experience was very, very short for them. They would have chosen maybe a longer time, maybe a week or something like that. And then they are very happy and they want to say thank you to you, Henrik, for inviting students from Fuenlabrada, and especially for how kind you were with Aaron in Middelfart. So Aaron really loved the experience. He loves your educational system, and on top of that, he wants to go back to Denmark. He wants to study there. So it seems that this can be a life-changing experience. Henrik, you are in silence?
No sé qué me quiere decir.
Now, Henrik, now.
Yeah, I don't remember being nice to Aaron, but I guess I must have had a soft moment there. But, no, he's a really nice guy. He did a great job in Copenhagen during the meeting. He was very engaged and involved in the discussions between students. So a huge credit to what he did.
Bueno, pues Henrik lo que dice es que no recuerda haber sido bueno con Aaron, tiene su sentido del humor. Y dice que sería algún momento que le pilló blandito, porque él es más duro, ¿vale? Y luego, pues, felicita a Aaron por su participación en el Congreso de la UNESCO, porque estuvo muy implicado en los debates y muy participativo. Así que, pues, todo su reconocimiento hacia Aaron por su participación.
Gracias.
De nada.
Okay, so listen, this meeting is going to be really short. I've got a message at the top that says 5 minutes left. So... I don't know if you want to say something else. Maybe we can have one round per person. Maybe Henrik, you were not speaking. Would you like to say something to the families?
I was speaking before, wasn't I?
Yes.
But okay, so before this meeting, Carlos and I had a chance to talk a few minutes, and we talked about doing international collaboration and what it meant to students, and we also talked about, I mean, the successful experience we've had with 2 visits now to Fuenlabrada with students, and I said to Carlos that one of the reasons for the success was the host families. It's really important that that we have good preparations and that the students have a chance to get to know each other. But I mean, what you did. You paved the way for future visits from Fuenlabrada to Middelfart and from Middelfart to Fuenlabrada. So a huge thanks to you.
Bueno, pues Henry lo que os ha contado es que vosotros habéis allanado el camino para que futuras familias acojan y futuros alumnos de Dinamarca también puedan visitar Fuenlabrada. Y antes de abriros pues la sala a vosotros, Henrik y yo hemos estado hablando de las claves del éxito de estas visitas, ¿no? Porque las consideramos que han sido un éxito. No hace falta más que veros las caras, que estáis emocionados de que nos volvamos a ver y que yo creo que fue una experiencia memorable para todos, ¿no? Entonces, el éxito realmente de esto fueron las familias de acogida. Vosotros fuisteis el éxito. Yo hablé con Henrik pues unos meses antes y Henrik me contó esta idea y a mí me encantó la idea, aunque mi primer pensamiento fue ¿cómo lo hacemos? Y bueno, la verdad que poco a poco, cuando empezamos a hablar con vosotros, lo pusisteis todo tan fácil. Asististeis a la sesión, ¿os acordáis que hicimos una videoconferencia de presentación? Que además fue muy emotiva, porque había profesores de Fuenlabrada, del Quevedo, que estaban en el colegio socio. Entonces estaban allí en Middelfart. Sí. Y nada, pues gracias a la preparación, gracias a que bajamos un poco pues eso, el miedo de algunas familias de enviar a sus hijos a otro país, gracias a que os pusieron cara antes de viajar, gracias a vuestra entrega y a vuestro desinterés, porque lo hicisteis de manera altruista, no recibisteis nada a cambio, más que un pequeño jarroncito de cerámica. Así que, pues esas son las cosas que al final nos llevamos en la vida, ¿no? Las cosas que se hacen que, pues, gratis, se hacen con el corazón. No sé si, Natalia, a lo mejor nos puedes decir algo más de cuando estuviste en Middelfart, alguna cosilla más, si tienes ganas de volver. ¿Qué te pareció el tema de la UNESCO?
When I went to Middelfart, it was like a really good experience. I will return, of course. And when I went to Copenhagen, it was like every time doing things, and we were like making debates every time, and it was like a really beautiful experience because we also met like a lot of people of other countries, and also in Middelfart we met a lot of people and we keep the contact with them, and I think Aaron also is talking with all of them because we make like really good friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I actually forgot to say thank you to Natalia for the wonderful job she did in Copenhagen as well. I mean, she was as outstanding as Aaron. So I mean, they were really good representatives for Fuenlabrada.
Enhorabuena, Natalia, que también dice que tuvo una actuación tan destacada como la de Aaron, por supuesto, y que fuisteis pues 2 embajadores de Fuenlabrada impresionantes. Así que enhorabuena, Natalia, y a vuestra familia. Enhorabuena a Jorge, a Laura, a Diana. Enhorabuena también a la familia de Aarón, Mari Carmen, Juan Ángel, Alba, Lidia y Aarón, por supuesto. Nos queda menos de 1 minuto. A mí se me ha hecho muy corto esto, ¿vale? Entonces, lo hemos hecho con motivo de los Erasmus Days. Es una iniciativa europea y que el viernes vamos a emitir a través del canal de YouTube del colegio, vamos a emitir esta conferencia con una charla con Henrik y con algunas sorpresas más. Así que si queréis seguirlo en el canal de YouTube del colegio, ahí nos vemos, ¿vale? Nos vemos en Fuenlabrada. y espero que podamos repetir esta videoconferencia sin otro motivo que no sea el de grabar, que sea porque nos apetezca, ¿vale? So, thank you, Henrik. We have less than 1 minute. Thank you, Nikolai. It was great to see you again. And you are changing our school, so thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
It was a bit too short. We need more time. Come on.